believe, but this is definitely going to be a battle, and the winner of this goes to Grand Finals, gets to hang out, watch the rest of this set with us, and find out who's going to come up top here later.
3, 2. Winners finals, Yuz versus Kyna. I think something that we kind of predicted. Yuz back on the J-Yun though, we're seeing Yuz experimenting with the Fate, as well as Kyna, who's found a lot of success in Taros, but most notably we're going to be seeing that Yumiko neutral sig. Shout out to our EU block at the beginning of the day. A lot of that sig's going to be good versus Yuz, I think.
So much Yumiko today.
Yeah.
So much Yumiko. You know, Yuz, amazing on that J-Yun. We watched him especially, I just think back to BCX last year. He was so good on that weapon all weekend long. He must be real serious about these Royale spots because he is locked in today.
Always is South America the premier region to watch in Brawlhalla, and we're already starting off with a big side air from Yuz sent off stage. Gets the connector and finds the finisher there. That was, I mean, that's the most connection move in Brawlhalla. That side light on that greatsword just connects into everything.
That was a great edge guard, great sword, doobie, great sword, and sometimes Yuzo whiffing in the center stage and kind of getting a huge punish off of it, setting the trap, controlling the options, sending him back down with a Sair. Yuz, oh, nice. Being able to halt his movement and somehow plant his feet back on the stage. Ooh, not for long, though.
Kyna on the hammer, no matter the legend, is going to find those KOs with that down light Sair. We were seeing Yuz already showing off that the tricks that Yumiko can set up aren't going to work that easily. We're seeing some pretty interesting innovation, but Kyna gets a big end sig, and now Yuz off stage, no sweat beads, and that's the ground pound off the hammer recovery. It all slips away in a moment versus Kyna. You think you're safe, and the hammer comes in and takes your stock.
What just happened?
He got hit once off stage, dude. I'm telling you, that's the Kyna hammer, man.
Oh, absolutely crazy. And Kyna now sees that opportunity, sees that momentum going his way. You can see a little more pep in his step here as he throws that nair up in the sky, keeping Yuz guessing, trying to find some sort of opener with the sword, and he can't find nothing. No shot. Catching a weapon throw with his teeth, and that was the Kyna show in game number 1, bro.
It all slipped away so quickly versus Kyna. You have control, you're feeling good, it's game 1. You know, we're not gonna do anything crazy. We're gonna feel each other out. We're gonna play the long game, it's a marathon, not a race. Kyna's like, it's a race for me to get in grand finals. Like, I am here and I'm going to win those.
Kyna saw that he had the advantage and he just squeezed it, dude. Absolutely everything he could get out of that first game, setting one heck of a pace and tempo going in here game number 2. What is Yuz going to do to adapt?
I mean, it was just rough. As soon as the hammer came online, he got hit by one too many Yumiko neutral sigs, and it just became the Kyna show, who already picks up the first weapon on Lions with the hammer in hand, which has been finding a lot of success. We also saw Kyna doing well with the bow there as well, so it's not like it's a one-noted Yumiko where it's only the hammer. Yuz has a lot to think about here, of course. You want this grand final spot in the winner's side. And
absolutely. A lot less stress if you make it back up there. Don't have to worry about getting that reset. And Yuz, though, we're seeing him pace himself here, being a little more cautious about his openers and really, really respecting that hammer, not wanting to have a replay of what he experienced last game. Oh, he could not get a starter out. Gonna go ahead and bring his way back down the stage, kind of going up in the air after him, chased him with the Sair. Ooh, whiffing on that signature, but Yuz not able to get a punish in there and not even really getting one off that whiff signature either.
Nice catch there. You see the option coverage with the slide off sig. They're just able to cover so much of the zone that people want to go to. They want to jump diagonally up to the wall. They want to get in a comfortable spot. You can't versus this Yumiko because you'll just get hit by the sig. It leads perfectly into recovery or down sig. What do?
Nothing. You go ahead and get caught and go next, bro.
It's crazy. Yumiko, a character that kind of gets slept on a little bit, but has checkmate situations versus the best. I mean, this is Yuz right now.
Absolutely. See what he can do with this great sword. He has got to get some more momentum going his way. He needs to confirm the stock. What a option.
That was clean.
Yes, it was. Go ahead and get it confirmed, and we are all tied up in stock number 2.
Side light down air, nair to close out that stock. Clean stuff from Yuz. You need a lot of cleanliness if you're going to make this comeback happen versus Kyna, who's up 1-0 in the set count and looking to make this a 2-0 with the bow in hand. Is looking to play that grounded game. Yuz getting a bit of an open up there with the side light, but hasn't been getting the extended string we're seeing from other greatsword players. It might be a respecting, it might be Kyna's defensive game coming out on top here. Hammer switching back to Kyna. This is the weapon that you've been kind of worried if you're Yuz about.
Definitely not rushing going into it. You can definitely see the respect he's having for the weapon. Not being caught in those traps. Used just there we go. Okay,
there we go.
got the back dash. There we go. Gonna go take him off the side of the stage, and now we just need the follow up on that stock, and he can't find it. Kyna is gonna go ahead and Sair his way back up on the stage, and we are broke back into neutral, catching him with the neutral sig. No landing to be found though. Yuzo has an opportunity to try and get something going here, but he just can't find anything. Kyna is just using the speed of those Yumiko signatures to just shut down any momentum that Yuzo is able to bring here to confirm the stock.
You can't really go off stage versus Kyna's Yumiko. It's just too risky. The risk reward not working out. Nice conversion into that bow recovery. As people say, I mean, bow has really good damage build, but not the greatest KO potential. And
oh no! Oh no!
Something a little bit too far off the stage, but we get a chase dodge, but it wasn't enough because they were too far horizontally from the wall.
Yeah.
And that's going to be Kyna with a 2-stock-to-1 lead. This is a big moment for Kyna. Kind of similar to what we saw in the last game, where as soon as Yuzu was on the last stock, Kyna ran away with it on the hammer. We'll see if Yuzu on the greatsword can make something happen. Gravity cancel downlight is going to be able to close that one out, and we are in a much closer game than game number 1. I mean, to be expected. I think this is going the distance. I think we're seeing a game 5.
Absolutely. Yu's got himself in a really good position here to try and tie this setup. Kyna not having the luck on those combo conversions and what he was finding in game number 1. Although he is doing a pretty good job dancing around Yu's right now, racking up some good 1-2 punishes here and getting some damage racked up. But Yu's is doing the exact same. I don't know. You trade with these two legends. Who is going to fall first? Because right now all they're doing is just swapping light attacks, man.
Yeah, no, crazy big tide switches so far. It's been used. He's been contending, playing that aerial space around that Yumiko neutral stick. Kyna has been trying to find the dominance they found in game 1 on the ground, and it's not working out. Used with the greatsword online, gets caught with the straight side air, goes for the side stick to catch the jump. Is Kyna used getting a reversal situation? Kyna in a bad spot on the wall and cannot get off of it. You continue to get pieced up, but can you find the last piece of the puzzle? The side stick catches the landing, and that's going to be used taking game 2.
I can't believe that hit. That is crazy.
The landing catch there.
Oh my goodness. I thought he landed safely. I thought he was good. But no, Yu's gonna go ahead and convert a game number 2, and I think my man. Oh, here we go. He stepped into it. He
dashed into it.
Oh, that's rough. That is so unfortunate. Yu's though will take that.
Yeah,
and he's gonna go ahead and be all tied up going into game number 3. And I think you called it, PJ. I think this one is definitely gonna go the distance.
A lot of what Yu's was doing on the greatsword was forcing a mistake out of Kyna. Saying, I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm not going to go off stage and give you a reversal on the hammer recovery. I'm going to wait here and continue to hit you, and eventually it's going to break down your defenses, and I'm going to find something big. He did. Kyna lands on the stage, tries to dash in, tries to get something going, gets caught with the side stick.
No, definitely much more conservative and just calm and collected gameplay
so
from
important
Yu's.
versus Kyna. So
exactly. Okay, we're seeing just more of the same, just a very slow and steady here in center stage. Yu's, though, getting a little momentum in his way.
Oh man, the damage build up. Yeah.
Did Yu's find the flow here against Kyna on that great sword? Is he gonna swap back? Yes, he does. Oh, but Kyna, okay, Yu's able to go ahead and get the drop on that sword and get it back in hand, but we both know that is not what he is looking for right now. Edge guard is not gonna be as effective on that sword as we saw on the great sword. Okay. Nice option, just enough to go ahead and confirm that knockout. And Yu's going to take a pretty comfortable lead here in game number 3.
Yeah, you're pretty happy if you're Yu's. I feel like Kyna has been very good at controlling the pace in their previous sets. Right now, Yu's is the one doing that on the greatsword. Kyna doesn't have an opportunity to set up this trap because it's just Yu's rushing down. Kyna got a nice little reversal there. It became scary for a second. The side air whiffs on the side of Kyna, and Yu's weaving in and out very accordingly. And Kyna can't find any hits here.
Because Yu's movement is crazy right now. I mean, how do you read that, bro?
Good luck, dude.
I mean, if you're sitting back trying to find some sort of pattern or rhythm, I don't think you're going to find it.
It's just too shifty,
just
man.
Guess and hope for the best.
You can't catch him. He uses the soft platform there, drops through the dodges and the dashes. I mean, this is so rough. Goes for the mix-up there with the jump. Gravity cancels downlight, gets the downlight into recovery, and that's a 3-stock-to-1 lead for Yu's. With Kyna, we're waiting for a response right now because it's been the Yu's show in this game 3.
Well, he's controlling the tempo, and that's really what it boils down to. He's controlling the weapon spawns. He's building up that big damage on greatsword, getting those good strings in there, swapping over the sword, getting a little 3-piece, set him up with the recovery, and it's done. And it's just literally a recycle and repeat as we go through this game here, and it is working out very well for Yu's right now.
almost like what Kyna does on Hammer, but on Greatsword. There, the Nair connects for Kyna, who takes the stock over Use. It's definitely not over yet. We saw that game number 1, Kyna was able to take 2 stocks without taking any damage at all, so it's definitely doable for Kyna. So Use has to play very close to the chest because, you know, one side light that sends you off stage can be tricky, but gets away with it and actually puts Kyna in a bad spot. Sweat beats come out, the neutral light turn around, catches that one, but a down light into the neutral, down air, sorry, is going to be good for Kyna for some extra damage build up. But I mean, Use right now, he's playing pretty aggressive. He's kind of just smothering Kyna. Kyna can't find any footing right now.
Just dialing in that tempo again. You know, you slow it way down, and now you start to turn up the speed on him a little bit. Keep him guessing. Kyna can't find anything. Reaching up into the air with that hammer, but Use is just right there every step of the way. Whiffing on that edge guard, though. Okay, another Nair. Can't find that knockout.
Yeah, Use, I mean, just peppering Kyna right now with these down airs. They're just
No.
continuing the juggle, the recovery, not enough to KO yet. Kyna having a bow in hand, looks to find a landing, and Use just goes for another gravity cancel down light, and that's going to be Use with a dominant 2-stock. So it's kind of a shift right now. Kyna game 1 did that to Use, now Use doing that to Kyna, and a shift is what's in order for Kyna, who's been suppressed by Use right now.
I mean, 2-stock win literally doubled him to the absolute damage point on damage. That was a pretty dominating win from Use. Kyna's going to have to really dig deep here to try and bring us into a game number 5, because right now Use is well on his way with that last performance.
The Greatsword just playing super calm and collected is Use, just getting the 1-2 hits, not overextending, not giving Kyna anything to work with, and it just becomes so difficult because you're getting the damage output of Jaeyun just constantly hitting you. You're not getting big strings, but you're getting these 1-2s, and you're already at orange on the side of Kyna. You got to make something happen here.
I mean, Use is definitely just, I mean, I think really the best way to put it is he's just dropped into that rhythm.
Yeah.
He is just finding those hits, being able to find his damage so much easier than what we saw in that first game. He has definitely got the download against Kyna here. And we're seeing more of the same here as Use is sitting pretty comfortably here, but Kyna already in knockout range, and Use is just doing a beautiful job staying out of the way of everything. Wow.
Picking him apart with the movement, the grounded options on the Greatsword. It's not only the grounded options, but a lot of the juggling is very smart on the side of Use. He's getting these down lights and down airs to continue where Kyna is trying to dash back to center and get something going. Use is just answering with those down airs that create these weird pop-ups that become so rough.
Absolutely. He's trying to catch him up in the air, not letting Kyna come back down the stage. Oh no, Kyna lost his weapon there. Able to get that hammer in hand, however. Okay, stomp Sarah back to back.
That's a double, yeah.
Okay.
This could be a KO. Can Kyna find the tap-in. No. Does not with the recovery or the side air. Now Use in a bad spot.
And Use able to come back up on stage completely uncontested here. Throwing away that Greatsword. I'm pretty sure he was hoping that was going to bounce back at him. No such luck though, but he had another one on deck, bro.
Yeah. Another down air that works out for Use, but Kyna actually gets better of the scramble situation. Finds a side air to close out that stock. And Kyna has been kind of revving up here. I mean, he's going to need to do a lot of revving up very quickly because Use is running away with this one. I mean, it's a lot better than the last game, though, that's for sure.
I will say Kyna has done a really good job of trying to bring it back his way, but Use is just so locked in here. Okay, nice nair from Kyna. Oh, Use is going to catch him on that backside with a Sair. Going to finish him up and confirm that stock, and Use is a 1 stock away from confirming his spot in Grand Finals.
Use with a big open up there, gets the recovery into the nair and just continues these juggles. Kind of the motif of what Use's game plan is right now is keep Kyna off the ground, and when he's on the ground, down air him for it. It's working out in a big way and getting a lot of damage. Kyna can't find anything. It's like what Kyna does to other people, kind of making him look clueless.
Really kind of is, and Use is not letting up at all. Oh no. Sends him off stage, trying to catch with that signature again, but could not find a home for it. That recovery is going to be once again just enough. Use just came in, he learned everything he needed to in game number 1. He was like, okay, my turn now. Wow.
Use is back, man. That's the Jaeyun, dude. Like that's a very dominant showing. The game 1 went very heavily in Kyna's favor, but it didn't last long for Use, who found that comfortability on the Greatsword, started getting those, peppering hits and getting those big